Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode two of It's All About the CX. Again, I'm joined by John Foley again today.
Hey guys.
Look, thanks very much for your feedback from our episode one. Look, it was our first go with doing this. Look, we'll discuss maybe some of the questions that kind of came in, direct messages. Look, don't be afraid to post up messages to the to the to the general people who are watching it. As John said, look, we're very much trying to turn this into a bit of a community kind of thought process. Just generally look, just ask the questions. If we don't have the answers directly ourselves, we do work for Oracle. That we have huge amount of resource here to be able to take it back in house and actually discuss with a lot of people. Um,
And as well as that, not even about the solutions, but the questions and insights that you're getting from the front line within your businesses. That's what we really want to hear.
Yeah, look, 100%. So look, today I suppose our first episode was very much around, I suppose, the power of email, what we like about it, potentially what we don't like about it. Um, and look, it just follows very nicely through to today's conversation, which is going to focus a little bit around sales, the commerce, and the service side. Well, today we're also going to talk about You Make It Easy. And there's a couple of elements to this. As the conversation unfolds today, you'll understand it a little bit more. And we're going to talk about this as well, the 360-degree view, what this means to both B2B and B2C companies, and actually B2B 2C as well. So look, let's kind of kick it off, and we'll see where we go today with today's conversation. So very quickly, John.
Yeah, let's crack in.
Let's. How do you make it easy?
Well, the way you make it easy is when you start to understand the parameters of what your customers are looking for and how you're marketing towards your customers. Because if you're going out blind, it's nearly impossible, and therefore you're just inheriting whatever the person previously in your role was doing, or whatever the business was doing as a whole.
And do you know what, you've hit the nail on the head there completely. So look, last week we were kind of focusing on how you kind of get your customers either to get them into your website, or do you get them into your shop, or do you get them engaged with your sales teams? So you've spent a huge amount of time kind of on a marketing and advertisement campaign to drive potential customers. And again, this is across the board between B2B and B2C. They're going to your website, they're going to your shop, or they're engaging with your salespeople. And it's about how easy do you make it for potential customers to engage on your website, within your shop, with your sales teams. Can they buy off your website through commerce? How do you service them on your website? Again, your sales teams, are they on the road? Are they mobile? Are they in a shop where they can actually engage with your customers? And again, is it kind of coming through your website? Look, how easy are you making it for your potential customers to interact with you? I suppose.
And on the flip side, all I'll say is because that is the main thing, we want to focus on how easy we make it for our customers, but also for our teams as well. Because what we find a lot of the time in the field is that there's a disconnect to what's happening offline and online. So therefore, if someone's out in the field, your sales team, or someone's in the shop, there's a disconnect of what the customer is doing online already. Yeah. So that's incredibly important to bring all that together.
Like I did a video on out on the board there. I think it was about three or 4 weeks ago, and I was very much talking about how you can connect everything, like connecting people, connecting your data through connected intelligence to provide a connected experience. And this comes down to your 360-degree view. Uh, One of the things that so we've a reference company called Nuvius, and one of the issues that they were having, so they grew through acquisition, so three different separate entity companies, and one of the challenges that they were having was, so the three companies had three business units following three different processes. They had three sets of customer data. They had a 2-day period that it would actually take. So if you were looking to get a quote off their website or from engage with their sales teams, or you were calling into their distribution centres, it was taking 48 hours for them to actually turn around a quotation. So so what we've managed to do for them is we've collapsed their three business units. We've taken away this duplicate data, and we're providing one source of truth, one customer-centric view. They've managed to knock 48 hours in their quoting process down to 2 hours. And they've also eliminated the number of potential mistakes, providing intelligent rules around how they actually quote out to their customers. But again, this is just providing this whole 360-degree view of their customer.
And one thing I'll say there about that is, can you imagine as a customer, like you're going from 48 hours to get a quote to 2 hours.
Yeah.
So you're in the moment, you're currently thinking about exactly whatever that product is or service is that you want to buy, rather than 48 hours when you kind of already start to look at different businesses.
Exactly. I think there's a rule of thumb that 50% of the companies that quote quickest are the ones that actually win the business. I think that's it speaks for itself. Like if you've got to wait 2 days to get a quote that another company's going to provide in 2 hours, that can have a huge knock-on impact to a business. And again, look, it just keeps on coming back to how easy you make it to engage with a company. Like one of the things that I suppose about a whole 360-degree view is, so once you've kind of turned all of this, your prospect into a customer, how do you service them? Are you servicing them through your website? Are you servicing them in shop? Or are you servicing them in the field? So it's about this true customer experience of how easy you make it to engage with them.
And what I would say as well from a retail perspective, that if you know what your customer is interested in, what's the propensity of them to buy a certain product, then you can set up a loyalty program. So therefore, if it's a seasonal thing that they're interested in, whether it's gardening furniture that they're interested in 1 year, chances are they're going to be interested in getting something extra for the garden. And as well as that, if you have a full overview, because you're collecting data from the business, then what you can actually focus in on your side of things is profit margin on specific products, rather than just return on investment. Because let's be honest, we're in business for the bottom line. So therefore, profit margins are incredibly important to you. And you can actually push a specific product because there's a higher profit margin for that in that category.
Yeah, look, I completely agree with you on that point. It's something that it doesn't matter what the business is. If you take this process, or what we're looking at here, and if you're a construction company, again, you've got to focus on the service piece. You've got to focus on the sales piece. If you're a manufacturing company, again, got to have a look at the sales and the service piece. Commerce is your back end engine, so your finance guys, they're the ones who are going to be interested in this piece. It can be across the board. Like look at some of the conversations I know that I've been having over the last couple of weeks have been very much on this focus around how do companies engage with their customers, but how easy do they make it for their staff then to engage with their customers? So it's a constantly you know
One hand washes the other.
yeah, exactly. And like it's like
And what I would say is, what we're always trying to bring it back to is you make it easy. So the whole thing is by collecting the data, bringing the business units together across whatever business sector it is, you're actually executing on information that you know is correct because you're collecting all that data to make better decisions the whole time. And because all of this is happening quickly, you're more or less doing this in real time.
correct. Like like the whole idea about this is it's about giving you a single source of truth, like collapsing three business units into one. Um, like I just think that's that can have a huge impact to a company if they're taking out three different processes or rules that they followed before. They've now consolidated that data into a single data source. So they've got all their customer records. So again, if they're looking to do an email campaign, they've got this single source of truth where they can see, well, X buys this product, Y buys this product, and actually provide them with the right information at the right time. Again, so taking, reducing a huge amount of time of the processes. And look, again, they're providing, they're putting intelligent rules around how they actually interact internally to be able to make it easy externally.
So one thing I would actually ask you directly is the people who are watching this and within your business, and Barry uses the phrase, and I love the phrase, a single source of truth.
Yeah.
The question is, right now, today, can you go onto your laptop and find where that single source of truth is? Because if you can't, if you need to go onto different platforms or ask different individuals within the business what's going on, what should we be doing, then there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
And it's slowing down your business.
Yeah. Look, myself and John were involved in a training session there a couple of months ago, and some of the things, some of the conversations from that training were, I suppose, been able to kind of challenge customers, and like one of the things that we would like to do with any potential customers who are listening or watching these videos is challenge us and come have a conversation with us. Everyone is every company is going through some form of digital transformation in some shape, way, or form, and it might only be on one of these elements that you actually need help or assistance on, or you're just looking to see. You could be doing it the right way anyway for your business, but challenge us. Is it on your sales process that we can actually help you? Do you need to consolidate into a single source of data? Is it on the commerce side? Through your website, are you looking to add additional capabilities or functions on your website? Again, to make it easier for your customers or make it easier for your staff? Is it how you service? How are you servicing your customers? How are you servicing your sales team? How are you servicing your board members? Are you providing them single source of data? Is it that you're collapsing in different business processes to make things easier for them? But how easy are you making it for them?
100%. And really, they're really the takeaways. So the takeaways from this video should be, I imagine, and correct me if I'm wrong, Barry, but like high level, are you making it easy? Then second level, is there a single source of truth? Would you agree with that? Is there anything else you'd add there?
Yeah, and look, the last takeaway is, have you got a 360-degree view of your company, of your data, of the processes that you have? Have you a 360-degree view of that? And do you know what? If you know if you don't, if you've got 270 degrees, still talk to us. If you are a 360-degree view, but you've got complicated processes involved, look, come and talk to us anyway. You know, I just think the Nuvia story is pretty compelling. It's a bit like our Lingus story. You know, we have some amazing customer references out there to be and solutions that are making huge impacts to how businesses.
And one thing I would love, like in the comments or in messages, if you could tell us what's actually stopping you guys from getting that 360 view.
Yeah.
In your specific vertical, your specific business, because we've heard a lot, but like specifically, if we can get into the nuances of your business, that's what we'd really like to hear.
Yeah, no, look, definitely. Yeah, like again, over the next couple of weeks, like we're going to focus on kind of different elements around customer experience. Like we are trying to take a very simplistic approach to it, because there is no right or wrong way of going through this process. You know, one thing that Oracle is very good at is we're very good at connecting data. You know, it's in our heritage, 40 years, but it does. Once you connect that data, it's about actually being able to put a process around it. And I think I mentioned it last week again. You know, our platforms are, they're connected, they're modular. It doesn't matter if you're using kind of SAP ERP or CM or a different CRM or different set of marketing tools. You know, look, we plug and play with everybody out there in the marketplace, and we have and will find referenceability in your vertical, within your business. Look, but definitely do come talk to us.
And absolutely. And one of the key things that we're aware of every business when they start talking to a partner or a vendor is they want to mitigate risk.
Yeah.
And that's the reason we've built out the products the way we have. So therefore, there's easy APIs to fit into whatever you guys are using at the moment. So that's a key factor as well.
Yeah. Look, it's very very compelling. And look, we've got 40,000 developers.
Yeah.
We're working working away for us. Like so, we take huge amount of pride in the work that they do and being able to integrate and plug and play with everybody. So definitely. So look, again, I suppose we'll wrap it up. I think maybe for this week. Look, please send in your questions or comments either to myself directly or to John directly. Post the video up. We will be going live on a podcasting platform as well over the week. So this audio file and last week's audio file as well will go up there.
So you were the first guys here, right? You were here at the ground floor. So appreciate this moment.
Yeah, look, and remember, look, it is all about the customer experience. Like one of the, I suppose, the resounding themes that myself and John are trying to take with these videos, with these podcasts, is customer experience. We're customers ourselves. If customer experience is, it's about the experience that you feel interacting with a company. And look, we do talk to a lot of companies week in, week out. terms of how they're trying to improve their processes and how they're servicing their customers internally and externally. How do they get their staff members, to be kind of the advocates of the journey and process that they're going on, to then in turn turn their customers into advocates as well.
Absolutely.
So thanks very much for listening this week.
Thanks very much. Have a productive week and keep the questions coming.
Thanks very much, guys. Bye bye.